Can't you two try to put your heads together and figure out what is causing Hamlet to act so dazed and confused?
He admits he feels confused. He doesn't exactly respond well to our interrogations. Almost feels as if he has to behave like a gentleman.
Did you try and distract him with some entertainment? That's always worked in the past.
Some traveling activity. When we told him about it, it seemed to do him some good. They're currently in the court waiting for the opportunity to perform for a troubled prince.
This play had better work because it's not proper for us royals to act so terribly. Gertrude, we've arranged for Hamlet to come to the play and run into Ophelia, and Polonius and I are going to spy on them to see what his reaction is to her.
I do hope that it is your beauty that is causing Hamlet's insane behavior. To be or not to be? That is the question. Is it more noble to endure the trials of this life, to fight against them by ending yourself? Dying is a sleep that ends all heartache. But who knows what kind of dreams death sleep will bring? It's the fear of the unknown that makes me stretch out my suffering so long. But who in their right mind would willingly put up with this life's endless humiliations? You could easily just pull out a knife and end it all. There's the beautiful Ophelia. Fair beauty, please remember me in your prayers.
Hello, my lord. Have I felt better lately?
Much better now that I'm with you, my love.
Hamlet, just stop. I found some mementos of yours and I mean to give them back. Take them.
Ophelia!
Those are the letters you wrote to me, or don't you remember? Have I forgotten the beautiful words you wrote to me? The words that had me believing that this was love? But even gifts given in the name of love lose their value when their giver proves heartless.
Ophelia, don't you know that you're good and beautiful, and that your beauty has nothing to do with your goodness?
Excuse me?
This is a great puzzle, as old as time itself, but I've solved it, and now I know this. I used to love you.
You certainly made me believe that you did.
Well, you should have known better than to believe me then, since all men are rotten to the core. So on second thought, I suppose I never really loved you to begin with.
Then I guess I was misled.
I know that I'm arrogant, vengeful, and ambitious, but that's the way all men are supposed to be. But I've heard about you women. You dance and prance and manipulate and attempt to excuse your numerous shortcomings. I'm sick of it. Goodbye, Ophelia.
Oh God, please help him. Restore him to his previous self. It breaks me to see him how he is now and to remember how he was before.
We heard everything, my daughter.
I believe his madness was by love. However, his words, although not totally crazy, did have some meaning to them. I feel he's planning something. When people act crazy, you must watch them closely.
I remember, just act the way I've instructed you to. Don't overdo it with your exaggerations and gestures. Just keep the emotion moderate and smooth.
I will, sir.
Oh, but don't be too tame either. Just act natural at all costs. Tony, so the king be attending the performance?
Yes, he will, my lord, and the queen will be gracing us with her presence as well.
Perfect. Rosencrantz, my old friend, will you go make sure the actors are ready?
Of course.
Thank you.
Alright, I'll put that in.
Hello, Horatio.
Help yourself, my dear lord, and beloved companion.
Horatio, you're my most trusted companion. I need your help with something. I've arranged this whole performance to prove that my uncle actually did murder my father. Watch him closely and see if he reveals his guilt.
I'll watch him as closely as I would a criminal. That is what he is, after all. Do not worry, old friend.
Okay, quickly take your seat.
Oh, okay.
Hamlet, my favorite nephew. How are you doing?
Wonderful, and so pleased you can make it, my king.
I'm so glad to hear that. I was so worried about you.
Now, please, sit with me. Oh, actually, no thank you, mother. There's a much nicer piece of work right here.
Why do you mock me so, my lord?
I meant nothing of the sort, beautiful.
You lunatic. You practically told me you hated me. Obviously, you're insane and therefore unpredictable. You're certainly very happy compared to last time I saw you.
Well, who could waste time being anything but happy? I mean, look at my mother. Jubilant once again, even just 2 hours after her husband's death.
2 hours? Hamlet, it's been 4 months since your father died. You're being crazier than I thought. The play's about to start. For us and for our tragedy, here stooping to your clemency, we beg you hearing patiently.
No, it can't be. It can't be. I have to get out of here.
Stop the play!
Oh my, what happened? Whatever could have said that?
Your Highness, you went this way, quickly!
God,
Hamlet, did you see it? He was beside himself with guilt and terror.
yeah, it all worked out just as I thought. I'll bet you that old ghost was right. Now I know without a shadow of a doubt that my uncle really did murder my father. Thank you for your help, Horatio.
And anytime, my lord.
I have to avenge my father's death by murdering my uncle. A deed so terrible it would make people tremble to hear of it. But it must be done for my father's sake. Right. It's quiet now.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. You guys are a mess. You guys know what you're doing, right?
No, I'm not what I'm doing. The goop.
Can't you two put your heads together and... No. What's causing these dangerous acts of lunacy? Nope. Alright. Can't you two put your heads together and find out what's causing Hamlet to act straight up insane? That doesn't sound very good. Can't you two Can't you two try to causing Hamlet to act so dazed and confused, and what's causing him to act so lunatic? I don't know.
You did good! Yeah.
That's always worked for him in the past.
Some traveling act.
Can't you two try to put your foot? I said.
Take 543.
Fair beauty, please remember me in your prayers. I used to love you.
You certainly may believe that you did, my lord.
Well, you know what? I forgot my line.
It was so good.
There's a nicer piece of work right here. Come on, hun. Come on.
One more time. Obviously, you're insane and therefore unpredictable. You're saying.
My God, Hamlet, did you see it? It was beside us something terrible. Yeah. I forgot my line. Well, I'm so pleased you could make it, my friend. I'm so glad to hear that. I was so worried about you. Here, come sit with us. Oh.
Well,
Not that type
Wait,
of
what?
stuff. Like,
guys, if you guys keep messing things up, I'm not gonna line.
No!
hey guys, let's just do this, please.
Rosencrantz!
We could be done by
again.
now. We could be eating pizza.